Science fits with slap chop 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 chop. Science fits with slap chop. You're gonna be in a great mood all day. You're gonna be slapping your troubles away with the slapping your troubles away with the slap chop. Science fits with slap chop. You're gonna be in a great mood all day. You're gonna be slapping your troubles away with the slapping your troubles away with the slap chop. Look, here's a potato. One slap, you get big chunks for the stew. Two slaps, boom, fries. The second, and look at this. With your add mushroom, the more you do it, the finer it gets. You'll switch any brains. Now, you love salad. You hate making it. You know you hate making salad. You hate making it. Except we don't have any salad in your diet form. Just one slap, salad. Soup, coleslaw, stuff. In what, 5 seconds? 4 or 5 seconds, it's done. Next thing, this tuna looks boring. Stop having a boring tuna. Stop having a boring life. Add this tuna, make it like this. Now you're gonna have a nice, exciting life. Now here's a hard-boiled egg. One chunk, you add the pickle, you add the green. And what you can do, you can mix things together. You add ham, and you're gonna love this. You don't have time to make breakfast. Breakfast to go. Watch this, you're gonna love my nuts. Watch this, you're gonna love my nuts. Watch this, you're gonna watch this. You're gonna watch this. Watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. Sort of my fruit, fruit mango. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Look at this, is not beautiful ice cream. The reason you're gonna slap away every day is because it's so easy to clean. 1, 2, and POPS open like that. Now these other ones you've seen in the stores, bacteria gets in the food. All the stores have this. You can't clean it. You can't open this up. It's worthless. Forget about it. Now take the slap chop, put it back together. Put the slap chop right there. Let's put the slap chop right there. Let's put the slap chop right there. Let's put the slap chop right there. The skin's at the bottom. 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 The skin comes right off. 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 Now put a tomato in there. Add your cilantro, your hot peppers right there. You can hit it like this. Hit it like this. Hit it like this. Hit it like this. Guys, we're gonna make America ski again. One slap at a time. It's guys, we're gonna make America ski again. One slap at a time. It's guys, we're once America, one ski again. One slap at a one slap at a time. We're once America, one ski again. One slap at a one slap at a time. We're once America, one ski again. One slap at a one slap at a time. We're guys, we're once America, one slap at a tap at a slap 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 slap. Science fits with slap chop. You're gonna be in a great mood all day. You're gonna slap your troubles away with the slapping your troubles away with the slap chop. Science fits with slap chop. You're gonna be in a great mood all day. You're gonna be slapping your troubles away with the slapping your troubles away with the slap chop.
It's easy. You just got one hand and chop, 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 chop.
Watch this. Tacos, fettuccine, linguine, martini, bikini.
Plug the main out into the AC. I've got the steam free to heat it up. If there's a dropout inside the timepiece, then the jam scene will lock it up. I've been building it, planning it, dreaming it, planning it, jamming it. And if I pull a switch and nothing hits, I'll do it all again. Right now, I give everything I've got. Journey with you, no doubt. I believe in everything you are. Journey with you, in the undergrid, we're getting shaky. The excitement is in the air.
Good morning, my lovelies. It's good to be here. It's good to be alive. It is a great day in Comicston. We are going to be celebrating this wonderful art form that we all know and love, comic books. We've got a really cool guest today and hopefully a second guest, and that is POPS VAN ZANT from Comics Related Madness. And he's been an awesome friend to the Parody Press cause. I've been on his show quite a few times, but we're going to turn the tables on Pops today. He's going to be the guy that's interviewed, and I get the pleasure of interviewing him. But I wanted to say, first of all, thank you guys so much for the chat. We decided to have our show a couple hours later than usual because one of our guests had a work-related matter. So I'm hoping that December Lace can also join us today. She is actually Pops's co-host on Comic Related Madness. So I want to say hi to the chat. Looks like we've got Past Master Dan in the audience. Good to see you, Past Master. Looks like you need to eat a little bit. Look like you're a little emaciated there in your profile pic, but probably some vegetables and stuff like that. It is such a pleasure to know y'all. And we have across the pond the wonderful Aria Blackness, who has a campaign out right now, The Adventures of Tailless. So definitely check that out on INDIEGOGO. He's been one of our guests before, and he's from Wales. So I don't know what time it is over there, Aria, but thank you for joining us. I think it's kind of close to, dinner time for you. So I hope you're having a good dinner. Pastmaster said, you have a great treatment for Machine Man. Do you? That is like one of my favorite Jack Kirby characters. That's why I put him in the credits, is because out of all of Jack Kirby's creations, Machine Man is probably one of my favorites. And I'm really surprised they haven't done a movie treatment for him yet. I think he would be pretty awesome. With I think Keanu Reeves would be a great Machine Man, to be honest with you. He's kind of like more of a zombie hunter now, like from the Marvel Zombies series. But back in the 70s, he was kind of your straightforward classic Kirby character. We have, of course, in the back room, Pops is here. He's very vocal. Pops, you can't keep a lid on Pops. He's just exuberating excitement all the time. Just a really cool, great guy. Bristolian Dave. All right, me babbers. Good to see you, Bristolian Dave. Thank you for coming on in our chat. Pastmaster Dan says spinach is not protein. Oh, is that supposed to be Popeye? I'm not sure. Is that Popeye as a skeleton? I'm not sure. Anyways, yeah, you guys are all here. We have a mixture of great people here. Bristolian Dave says it's 7 p.m. in the UK. I hope you guys enjoyed whatever you guys eat over there in the UK. Bristolian Dave, share with us what you ate. Did you have, when I think of English food, I think of just fish and chips, but you guys have other things that you eat, right? Like, I don't know what the spotted dick thing is, but I've heard of that, and it doesn't sound very good, but maybe you guys like it over there. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started here. We have our special guest in the back room. And so I'm going to go ahead and bring him on. And then at the end of the show, we'll go probably about 45 minutes to an hour. I'll give you an update on, the latest campaigns that we're working on, which is X-Farce and Beardzerker. So we're gonna bring on Pops.
What's up, everybody?
Oh, Pops, what's up, buddy? You're looking good, my friend.
How you doing, sir?
Good? How's life in your neck of the woods?
It's great. I almost said, "Welcome to the madness."
We have madness here. Yeah, it's coffee madness.
I'm not used to being on the other end, though. I'm not used to being on somebody else's show. So,
Yeah.
like I'm always talking about the madness. What's up?
It's like you're usually like in the donkey costume. You're the head, and I'm the back end, and now I'm
no.
This time. Hey, I wanted to say, do you drink coffee? You seem like you're a coffee drinker. You seem like you're pretty well.
I have to pound it in the morning to get up for the early streams. Yes, I do.
What kind of coffee do you drink?
I think they get Dunkin'. I'm not sure. I don't buy it. I just drink it.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna guess. How many cups of coffee does Pops have a day? I'm thinking you're probably like a 3 or 4 cup. Well,
you guys have seen the cup I drink out of, right? I mean, it's a pretty tall cup, and I have 2 of them every day. So,
okay,
I'm gonna say 28 ounces, 30 ounces, probably.
All right. Do you
a gallon of gas at least? I mean,
do you drink it black, or do you take it with cream and sugar?
Well, it's got to have a little something in it, otherwise.
Do you put those flavored creamers in it, like the what do they call it? Coffee Mate, like the caramel or
French vanilla? We're pretty basic. It's always pretty much the same thing.
I see. You gotta drink the coffee to keep up with all those grandkids in your house, and
I mean, some days I have to get up with them and get them ready and put them on the bus in the morning, and that's getting up at 6:30, and I might not have went to bed till 3. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we pour the coffee in.
Show us your stylish shirt.
Oh, this was made by the art is by Lee Reese. And the shirt was made by Dale Robb, and we're trying to get a merch site set up where we can make these things available. Heather Ellen, I don't know if you know who she is, from Comics and More, New Jersey, but she made some dog tags for us. So, we're trying to get things a little bit more mainstream like everybody else.
Yeah, I would buy one of those shirts. I have my X-Farce shirt on. I'll show you the X-Farce.
Oh, there shirt. You go. See? Yeah, man.
We had this. Yeah. We'll let you know. We had a kind of a prototype issue with one of the T-shirt people. They said, actually, we'll print you your sample, but after that, we're going to close your store down because we don't want to get sued by Marvel. So I was going to mass produce these, but they thought it's too close to X-Force, and so they said, we're going to shut down your store. So maybe there's some kind of issue with Marvel characters, but I don't know. Hey,
you have to be the one to receive the cease and desist. I'm just saying, it's like, that sounds like somebody uninvolved is shutting you down.
I know. I wanted to dispute it, but because
I don't like that. That's that cancel culture crap right there. I don't like it in any form. In any form.
I don't get it. I don't get it because X-Farce has been around since 1992, but even if I tell them that, they don't care. We have December in the green room. We have a wonderful December. Come on in. Hello. Hey, December. How are you?
I always like hearing those words.
You're looking nice.
I always do. Thank you.
You're welcome. Good to see you.
How you doing?
So
awesome.
So for those of you that don't know, December is also one of the co-hosts with Pops on Comic Related Madness, and we are so glad to have you here. Thank you for making time in your day.
You need me.
We do. We have a male, probably a male predominant audience. You're actually, I think, you're my first female.
You have an aquatic audience, is what you have.
I do. I have a fish tank.
Is Aquaman coming?
Jason Momoa. I think he had something on his schedule. I'm sorry.
I said
maybe next
Aquaman. I don't know who
I
that
could
is.
try to cosplay that, but I just don't have the tan for it.
time. So, anyways,
The
we're
muscles and all that, but not the tan. You know.
someone says you look like an autumn, December.
Aw, Dan.
In autumn?
December is actually the newest addition to the Madness family. She's my occasional co-host for the Monday Madness show, and she has a background of her own. She's a former wrestler. She's an awesome cosplayer. She has her own audience. She was in addition to expand the madness, definitely helps us out to bring her on board.
Pops just gets it. He knows that I'm popular. So he's like, oh, I need to just get her orbit in my universe. And he's like, I'm going to use this all for my own good. And I respect that.
For our good.
I respect that. And he lets me talk as much as I want. So I get it. It's all good.
Did you reach out to Pops? Did you reach out to December first, or December? Did you reach out?
I kind of went to her and I said, hey, how would you like to be sometimes co-host on the show? Because I'm out here by myself and I'm tanking. I need some help.
No, you're fine. What happened to William? Is he kind of on?
Well, William has his own show at the same time on Monday nights on the Creators
okay.
House. You see,
That doesn't.
Phil is my co-host for the CRoM Con show at the end of the month, and Simon Portier and Chris Evans, they co-host the pre-con show on the Friday before the show. But Monday Madness was like, there are a lot of streams on Monday, and it's hard to compete with all them people. I had to bring in some light, man.
Yeah.
I had to bring in some light. I said, December, come help me.
That was wise. So December, have you ever participated in a CRoM Con? Not yet? No.
Not
Okay.
yet.
Wait a minute. I think you might have been on one of the panels.
Did I really?
You might have been on one of the panels a few months ago when the big dog guys were all out there, CB and everybody was out there. You might have been in one. I'd have to go back and look, but I know that's how I found out about you.
Oh, okay. It must have been a while ago.
It was through the Naughty Fairies campaign.
Because, I would have been on there through Naughty Fairies, because if I did, it was definitely through Wendy, because Wendy rocks. We love Wendy and Naughty Fairies.
Yes, we do. That's what I mean. It was that time frame, I think, when everybody came out. I think even Wendy came out to a late night panel on CRoM Con on Saturday night.
Because definitely Naughty Fairy Stripper Assassins number 4.
Yes.
There's actually a comic book called Naughty Fairy Stripper Assassins.
Yes,
That's the one I'm on the cover of.
Yeah.
That's sold out.
Wow.
That you can't find anymore because I'm so popular.
That's amazing.
Challenge coin for it.
Don, if you're going to laugh at your hostess's first cover, make sure you do your research first. Honestly,
Well, I'm not laughing. I'm.
You laughed. Everyone saw it.
I did laugh, but I'm famous for the Adolescent Radioactive Black Belt Hamsters. So you're having kind of a multi-adjective with like stripper assassins.
I can give you a little something from that campaign, but see.
Okay,
Haley Anderson is a member of the Madness as well.
We love Haley.
Yes, see, that was the one that I got because I liked the booty shot, and the booty shot's up there on the wall. December, it was nothing against you. I just like the booty shot.
I like the booty shot. It was awesome.
What can I tell you? But she's up there on the wall, and if I was a richer man, December'd be up there right next to her. But man, I can't afford everything I want to buy. There's so much good stuff. There is so much.
And now, as a result, not even I can help you because it's sold out.
Yes, it did, and that's awesome.
That's great. So December, tell us a little bit more about you. How did you become a comic book fan?
Batman the Animated Series.
Oh, really?
And
Okay.
X-Men the animated series. Yeah, it was that was released when I was about 5 years old, and I've been a fan ever since. And I'm so glad that it is now streaming on HBO Go. And it's Max now, right? They do HBO Max.
Yeah, I think.
Well, anyways, now everybody that has that can see it instead of I remember when no one knew what it was, even like when this was like a couple of years ago when I still knew what it was from when I was watching it as a kid, and I was asking for like the DVD set, and it was kind of like still obscure. And I was watching that as an adult, and it still was relevant, and it still made sense, and I was so happy. And then on HBO Max, they released it, and now everybody's talking about it, and I'm like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, not just me knows about it, not just the comic book people know about it anymore. It's like so wide stream, and I'm so happy that people are giving it a chance. And now now that I have friends that can talk to me about it, and I'm so happy that they can see the awesomeness that that has been seen for so many years. And please come and talk to me about it. I'm not a gatekeeper. I'm not going to sit there. Well, I've been telling you since I've been 5 how awesome this is, and I'm so much better than you because I mean I am, but I am so much better than you because I've seen it and blah blah blah. It's like, yeah, people like that suck. So go away from them and come and talk to me about how awesome that is, because I've been waiting so many years to talk to people about it, and I'm so happy that you've seen it, and this is going to be awesome. And yes.
Nice. That's exciting. So you've been on Monday Madness for how long now? Like the last month or?
No, I make appearance like every now and again because I mean I have a social calendar. I still have my social duties to uphold, so I am only on there a couple of days out of the month. But I've made an appearance I think twice now.
Okay.
I mean, come on, I can't take up the entire internet. Goodness sakes.
Yeah, I was.
No, we do. I think she did say she's coming out this week. We have Karen Nicole and Lisa Malone are coming out, and Mike Barron's coming out. I think we got. Jeez, I don't even know my own schedule. It's so crazy anymore.
You are the king of streaming. I think out of all the hosts that I know, you dedicate. You're like online almost pretty much every day.
No, it's Matt and Steph. It's Matt and Steph from Tales of Nocturnia, because they're getting ready to launch their next book, and they're coming out Monday night, and Karen Nicole is it's going to be wild. December's going to be there. It's going to be great. We're going to have women. We're going to have men. We're going to have comic books, music. It's going to be awesome.
I mean, anytime Kara's anywhere, I pretty much have to be there because, like, oh, Kara's going to be there? Yes.
And that's
Lisa
what
too, because Lisa's awesome. Kara, like, she and I have the same sense of humor, which is really odd. Like, we get each other's references to weird movies, and I love that girl. It's awesome.
That's fun. What is a weird movie to you, December? What would you?
Well, it's not like. Okay, so we were watching a movie on one of her Patreon. It's not like a weird movie, but it's weird for us both to know. And so she like made a Citizen Kane reference in the middle of like a current movie that we were watching, and I was dying because her timing was perfect, and like she just did it so well, and I laughed for like 2 minutes straight, and she just had the biggest smile on her face, and it was so funny. Like every time I think about it, I'm like cracking up right now. Yeah, she's great.
Do not make the mistake. Look. I've interviewed a lot of these ladies. Do not ever make the mistake of thinking that they are not intelligent. They will get you. I'm telling you, they will get you if you do. Do not make that mistake. These ladies are all smart as hell.
That's very true. I don't know where that came from. If it just came from my good taste in liking Citizen Kane, or the fact that I knew what Kane was without knowing what Mank was on Netflix, because that's nominated for the Best Picture. I actually haven't seen it yet, but I knew what Citizen Kane was way back in the day. Yeah, so Karen Nicole is very smart, and she is very funny too. She's extremely intelligent, and she's a total gem, and I love her.
Now she's a cosplayer as well, correct?
Yeah, she's the queen of cosplay.
So December, you have in your bio, you are a former wrestler. So about was your stage name also December Lace, or did you go by something else?
I didn't have Lace at the end of it. I was just December.
December. I
So
see.
Lace is something I incorporated when I started writing my poetry and publishing online. Because a lot of the time, if you just had December, they wouldn't just do like a one name type thing. It was kind of harder to get your name on there to look like a legitimate author. Even though my name is looks like porn stars, and that's fine in wrestling, but yeah, so you can't.
I see.
Yeah.
So how long was your career? Do you recall what your record was as a wrestler?
Oh hell no, I don't keep track of that. Champion. That's my record. Champion.
I saw you with a belt in your on your Facebook page, or you're holding like that looks like a legitimate wrestling belt.
It is a legitimate wrestling belt.
Nice.
There's the champion 5 times.
That's amazing. Can we find your clips on YouTube if we look them up, or is that? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool.
I just don't have my password anymore for that YouTube page. So I have I had to get another one. I haven't posted videos on there yet, but my old page is Miss December 32.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So yeah, I posted matches on there all the time, like when I would get those. So, what?
Everybody in the chat's typing that in their YouTube search right now.
Yeah, go for it. Please go enjoy. I posted my matches all the time for free so people would be able to enjoy them. I did it because I loved it, and just like comics, I do it because I love it. So there's not like I'm not gonna charge you to see my matches, even though some people think that I should, but I'm not going to. But I hope you enjoy. To answer your other question, Don, my career lasted 8.5 years. Wow. I didn't end it because of an injury or anything like that, and I can still wrestle. So if I chose to go back, I could.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's the conditioning protocol for someone that's a wrestler? I mean, do you do a lot of cardio and weights or yoga? I don't. I've not ever talked to a professional wrestler before, so I'd be curious to know what.
Oh, I'll be gentle. It's your first time.
Your fitness routine.
I did a lot of DDP yoga specifically. I did a lot of Pilates too. That I recommend that to everybody, whether or not they're an active athlete or not, just because it helps your body heal from its everyday stresses. I really do believe that. Like I get really bad migraines, and that helps. The DDP yoga I learned about because DDP was one of my favorite wrestlers ever growing up. And he does excellent work with yoga, and then Pilates helps you tone too. So I just would do a combination of that. I would do about 40 minutes to an hour every day when probably like I was peak training. I had to follow a certain diet. I did like eat more than I probably should, or not watch it as best as I could. Cause I'm Italian. I eat. And that's like, I mean, it's not gonna really stop me from. I have a huge sweet tooth, so I'm gonna eat my my ice cream. But it was painful to try and cut back on that. And but you do have to you have to say no to a lot of foods. And then I would have a lot of Red Bull too to keep me awake, because a lot of the after party stuff that went until like late into the night, and it wasn't so much that we would like party, it's just you had to make an appearance at the sponsors that would sponsor your show. So by the time you got done loading the ring and wrestling and all of that, it was pretty late at night, and then you still had to go to whoever sponsored your show and hang out and all of that, and you were like pretty much expected to be there. So I had to stay awake, and it was pretty easy back in the day if you had a Red Bull to do that. And then now it's like I'm gonna be so old saying this. Now it's like 8:30, and I'm like, I can't. No. I love football, so there's that.
Did you used to watch like Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling when you were younger?
That wasn't on when I was younger, so I didn't get to see that until I was a little bit older. But then when I knew what that was, hell yeah, I watched that, and it was awesome, and I love it, and I love watching the Netflix show that they made, and I love reading the comic they made, which some of you might not know that there is a comic. It's written by AJ Lee, and I forget her name, but she was on Dexter. But they're friends, and
for those of you who don't know, AJ Lee, the wrestler.
yes, and she also has a book AJ Lee wrote. It's called "Crazy Is My Superpower," and it's one of the best books I've ever read. So it's so good.
Great.
Even if you're not into wrestling, it's a really good book too, because she references so much geek stuff. It's like Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter and Lisa Frank stickers and like so many good stuff. But yeah, it's a really good it's a really good show, really good comic book, and yeah. So I would watch Glow a little bit later. There's me.
Yeah, I'm on your Facebook page.
Yes.
So how would people like? Do you like to encourage people to follow you on Facebook or Twitter, or if you want to drop me your links in the chat, people can follow you.
Very sneaky, Don. You could have just come right out and asked me, but that's okay. I can do that.
I'm just trying to be on my best behavior here. This is so. What do you like comic book wise, you two? And you guys are promoting comics like all the time, but is there something lately that you're either really excited to look forward to, or that you've read that you want to mention to our chat and the people that are watching this?
For her.
Big time. But Don, you better tell me what yours is too, because this is like, if I tell like anybody that asks me this, like they better tell me too, because like this is never a one-sided conversation with me. I want to hear what everybody is reading. Definitely.
Okay, sure. I'll think of what I'm reading. But yeah, go ahead. Whoever wants to talk about campaigns that you're really excited about, or
go
what's
for
that?
it.
I have a whole stack here, so
All right.
I want to start with this one.
Yes.
This one, 47 Furious Tales, you can get right now on Indiegogo. And if you go and order this book today, it will be in the mail tomorrow.
Oh, that looks cool.
Not even in demand yet. Okay? It's a live campaign that the books are all printed. Book one and book two. Book one and book two. You can get them both for really cheap price, like $9 plus shipping. You can get all 4 covers for $16 plus shipping. Dude, these are good.
That's nuts.
This is based on the 47 Ronins. 47 Ronin story, and the art by Alexia Veldhuizen. I'm telling you, it's freaking amazing. I'll just show you the one piece of art that got my attention, that sold me on the book.
Oh wow, that's
nice.
Really pretty.
Okay, this is the one. I opened the book, and that's the first page that I saw. It's not the first page of the book. It's just what it opened to. And it's the actual graveyard where the 47 Ronin are buried. And if you've ever seen this picture, this is a amazing adaptation of it in art form. Okay?
Yeah.
So that book by William Samuel Quentin, 47 Furious Tales, Frog G went on there last night. And William was on my show, and Frog G ordered one, and William packaged it up right there live. And it went out this morning. Actually, he packaged up 3 of them during the show. But if you order this book, or book 1 and 2, they're amazingly inexpensive. The covers are 130 cardstock. This book stands up on your desk.
Nice.
Okay? It's amazing. It's an amazing book, amazing art. And like I said, man, it's like the price is right. You don't have to wait 3 months to get it. Go check it out, man.
I kind of have a soft spot for martial arts rodents, so you had me at the squirrel.
I already told you, Matt and Steph will be on Monday Night Madness next week with December and I and Kara, and Tales from Nocturnia #4 is launching, I think, on the 16th. And they've got some jamming music that goes with it. I mean, it's amazing. You know, everybody knows the Dragon Rage. Everybody knows Jimmy Reyes and the Dragon Rage.
Oh,
Dragon
nice.
Rage, you know,
Yeah.
this is one of those preview books. It's actually a pretty rare cover. He told me, he didn't realize this is the one that they sent me, but that it's like top notch. I was happy about that. You also got Michael Oden, The Elysian Fields. Everybody needs to check out Nine
Ooh.
Realms. They got
I
big
love
things going on.
Michael.
They got
I
big
like
things
that. I like that foil cover. It looked like it had some
yeah.
shimmer to it.
Yes,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is
Please
an
hold that
amazing
up.
book. I'll pull it
Michael's
out.
a great guy.
Is that like
Yeah.
a holographic variant or?
Actually, Michael was hitting me up like 5 minutes before I come out. He wants to come out and do a show talking about, you know, some of the new stuff that Nine Realms has going on. So you'll be seeing Michael Oden within the next few nights on the Madness, and we will be talking about all the stuff.
Tell Michael then that he did not hit me up, and I'm mad.
Uh-oh.
You up, why?
Don't
We
make
just talked
December
like 5
mad.
minutes
Michael knows
before I
me.
came out here. We just talked like 5 minutes before I came out here. We haven't even had a chance to set up a time or day yet. We will-
Yeah, like that
we will
matters.
confer with you
Michael.
so you can join us. Okay? We will confer with you.
Oh,
so
thank you
can
for
join.
giving me permission.
No, we will confer with you about a time so that we know you can join us. We won't set up a time that you won't be able to join us if you want to. That's what I meant. I wouldn't give you permission. You always got permission. You're one of the team now.
December, what do you have to share, or do you want me to pull up something that you're excited about?
Yeah, I always have some stuff. Oh, Pops has something. What do you have?
Yeah,
That
one
looks
more.
good.
We had one more. It's been in the press because it's the
Wow.
it's the dude's actual print copy that he used to edit the book.
Okay.
Rich Parada
Nice.
from Cantesi. Okay. But this is the actual book that he like scribbled in where he was doing his editing. This is one of his proofs, and he sent it to me. So I've had it in the press for a while because, like I said, he used it. You know, he drew it. So I wanted to show that off too because Rich Parada is a great dude, and I'll be doing an unboxing from some stuff that he's sending me that should be here this week sometime. So I also do unboxings. Everything I get, I open live. You know.
Yeah.
I just try to come out and entertain people, have a good time, you know.
I'm gonna send you
send me that
X-Farce. I'm gonna send you. Actually, I'll send December X-Farce as well, since you're an X-Men fan.
Well, send
Yes,
all of them, like all of them, because I want to promote everybody's. Please.
Aw, you're sweet.
Oh,
This just
dude.
came out last week from the printer,
Ooh.
so I'm signing them and fulfilling all the orders. But this is like the first cover, and then we have two others, which is this is more like the Lee and Kirby 60s.
Oh, I love that.
yeah.
variant. And then we have a beautiful Rob Willis Cesspool versus
Dude,
Cable
those are all
TV.
cool.
Yeah, this all 48-page, full color, glossy paper.
I mean,
Came out really
those
nicely. We're
covers are all
really
nice.
excited.
Those covers are all sweet, man. Especially the old school looking one that looks like it's all, you know, like a 3.0 or something.
Yeah.
But in
Yeah.
reality, it's a good book, you know. I mean, I like those. The retro
Yeah, it
book,
has-
yeah.
It looks
Looks
all
all beat
distressed.
up, like it's got spine creases.
Yeah, and then on the inside, that's the very first story is the like the 1960s version, and our colorist even made the pages look kind of brown and moldy. So the first 10
nice.
pages, yeah, it looks kind of like your old retro newsprint.
Dude,
But
that's
let's go back to December, and
Well, I was gonna say
Make
you
sure-
can flash that page as much as you want. We love that stuff.
oh, thank you, I appreciate
Yeah.
that. I'll send you guys a copy, and you guys can give me your honest, review of it. And I think you'll like it. If you like X-Men and you like silly Mad Magazine humor, you'll love X-Farce.
dude, I already know I'm gonna
All
like
right.
it. I watched
So
the video.
December, tell us what you have in your bag of tricks. Do you have something that you've been reading or that you want to show on screen that you're excited about?
So I can do a couple of announcements. April, Grady Reyna has the Squee-tastic. If you guys aren't familiar with that, last time, I think it was around October because she did her Kinktober sketches. She's doing another one coming up soon with the theme is yet to be determined, but it's got the sea and mermaids with it. And I do have a posting along my site with it. So I think that you guys are going to help determine what the actual theme is going to be. The link is on there so that you guys can be notified via Kickstarter when that goes live. So that's going to be pretty cool. I did get my Kickstarter in. I'm so excited to read this one because this is beautiful. And I want to give the guys at Hangman Comics a huge shout out because they did awesome with this. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. But this is a Sun Kumanaki cover.
Wow.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
4 Chambers of Fright. And they like knocked it out of the park. They sent me some prints and just like total magic with this one. So
I take it you like the female kind of the powerful superheroes. Is that kind of your genre, December, or do you like other
powerful superheroes?
Or like they seem to be like feminine, like more of the female heroes, right? Or
I am I don't discriminate. So men, women, they can be any kind of, as long as it's a good story, then yes. I have gravitated towards females in the like when I was a kid because I mean they looked like me, and my favorite one ever was Storm because she was on the X-Men and she had the prettiest hair and the prettiest outfit and she was the leader and she could fly.
mm-hmm.
But like that was after that I kind of just like anybody that was cool. Batman obviously was like the best one to watch.
Yeah.
Now it's like, I mean, if I see them and they're awesome, then yeah. But yeah, I'm an equal opportunity employer.
That's awesome. Did you like the Marvel X-Men movies? The early ones with Patrick Stewart and
no, because I didn't like Halle Berry as Storm.
Who do you think would have been better?
Everything for me, huh?
Who would have been better if you recast it?
I like the girl that played her in the Apocalypse movie. I thought she did an awesome job. And
I didn't see Apocalypse, but
yeah, a lot of people didn't, and some people are like, "Oh my god, I hated that movie." I really didn't have a problem with it. Dark Phoenix is another story, but Apocalypse I didn't have a problem with. They could have done some stuff better, yeah, but
hey, we got a straggler in the room now.
Do you remember when movies came out and you watched them and either somebody won an award for their performance or not, and nobody bitched about who was casted as who? I'm not saying anything about you, December. I'm just saying there was a time when people just watched movies and either they liked them or they didn't. They didn't try to become the casting director or, like we didn't have opinions that were so, geez, let's, I mean.
Polarized.
You know what, though? That, I learned that's, that actually stems way back into like 1939, Pops, because some people were pissed off that, Vivian Lee was cast as Scarlett O'Hara because I read up on it, and some people were so pissed that Gone with the Wind meant so much to them that they didn't think an English actress could pull that off, and they threw a bitch fit when they found out that she was cast, and then she like gave the best performance of an actress ever.
That's what I mean. It's like you just let them do the thing they're hired to do. And enjoy it or not, but don't go out and like, I think they should have cast that guy, because how do you know that guy would have done better? You don't. You're making an assumption based
I do, because I'm December and I know everything.
You know what I'm saying, though? It's like we make assumptions
here we
based on our opinions. And it's like it is still an assumption, because who knows? The next person might do really great or not. I mean, you don't know.
I want to take some time to talk about your upcoming event, Pops, and we have William in the chat now, who's one of your co-hosts. Hey, well, let me make you big for a minute so you can say hi to everyone.
I'm already big. You don't have to do that.
See?
Hi.
Yeah, but you are getting smaller, bro. You are getting smaller.
You look like you lost some weight, bud. No?
Yeah. Took a dump this morning.
Oh, gosh. Oh, my God.
Oh, we live?
That's my co-host.
All right. So the way I met you, Pops, was through Facebook, and I joined your Comic Related Madness Facebook group, which you're growing strong. You have like how many members now? 2,000?
2,200 and somewhere 60 or so, something like that. When we started doing CRoM Con a year ago, there was about 500 people in the group. And, we have fun. You're showing last month's CRoM Con.
Oh, I am. I'm sorry. Yeah, that makes sense. Let me go back. Do you have a promo for the 1 year one?
I put it in the private chat, I think.
Oh, you did. Okay.
CRoM Con.
That's right. I felt like a piece of meat that was left out.
I don't know why I can't pull up private chat
what are you talking
here.
about, Will? You know Phil ain't gonna show up on time.
Here we go.
Will,
hey, Pops,
Will,
I don't see your private chat. There's nothing there. Maybe you can resend it, or
right,
I want to be able to share it so people can see what you have going on.
There it is. I'll put it in the chat.
All right.
Oh. I'm not a wrench though, so it won't. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Hang on. I'll give you a wrench, my friend. Just a second. I don't see you in the YouTube private chat. Oh, you did. Are you talking through Facebook or through YouTube?
I go over to the YouTube when I want to say something.
Oh, here we go. I can give you a wrench right now. Okay, so you got a wrench, my friend. You can put a link to your CRoM Con. So this is happening. This is happening at the end of April, correct?
Yep.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Yeah.
So you dropped a link to a Kickstarter project. Is that something I should put on the screen later, or
a Kickstarter
or did you?
project?
No, that was me.
Oh, that was you. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll share that in a little bit. Let's talk about CRoM Con, and I will try to pull up that, the video link that you.
That was
that
from
you
earlier.
in the chat. Oh, that way earlier? It just
I
showed
think
up.
so.
11.
Because that was when I was talking about April's upcoming one about mermaids.
Oh, okay. So
I just sent it to your Facebook inbox.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's cool. I see. All right, so I'm gonna try to copy that link, or I guess I could just open it up. So I'm just gonna share it right now. The 1 year anniversary event. And is everybody seeing that now? Nope, not yet. I got to share the right screen. Man, I'm really boomering it up this morning. Let me drop out of here for a second.
I got all day, bro.
All right, we're gonna go back. We're gonna reload.
It's almost like Pops is the tech this morning.
I'll figure it out. Here we go. It's coming. It's coming, guys. All right, there we go.
There it is.
Okay, so this is coming starting on the 23rd. I'm going to be in this event. I'm excited. Tell us what CRoM Con is for those of you that in the audience that might not know.
Well, most people know when Emerald City went down last year, there was a whole bunch of people that were friends of mine that were in my group that had nowhere to set their tables up. They had money invested in tables they couldn't set up. And I was like, okay, I got this little Facebook group. I got a few hundred people. It's like, I'm going to go out and try to help you guys out and give you a place to show off what you would be showing off at the cons right now. Okay, it didn't really start out as everybody promoting their crowdfunding campaigns. It kind of grew into that. In the beginning, it was let's see. In the beginning, it was like this. This is the actual guest list for CRoM Con 1. This is the actual paper plate that I wrote it down on. and at the time, like I said, it was artists. It was Adam Fields, Enrique, Jack Purcell, Mark McKenna, Keith Williams, some great people came out. And they didn't have crowdfunding projects. They were just showing off their art and hoping they could sell some because they didn't have a table to set up. So I didn't have a real big following at the time. Brian Polito came out for the final panel on Sunday night and really lent us some serious credibility. People like Keith Williams, Mike Barron, people that have come back month after month and done it over and over again, so much love to them guys, man, because they're the ones that gave Pops, who nobody knew who I was. I'm not an industry person. I don't have years behind me in doing any of this. I'm not a con organizer. I'm not any of that shit. As obvious by how I organized my first con, I'm not a con organizer. I didn't know nothing about any of this. I jumped in with both feet to help my friends, and that's how CRoM Con originated. It originated out of the comic-related madness. A big shout out goes to people like Raj Mahan at Third Empire. They're that's where that comic character that you're looking at right there comes from. Manny Soto from that project draws a lot of the stuff that you see that we put up in the madness. There's so many people that have helped us out along the way, made promos for us, Kevin Gillot, Phil Leon, Lee Reese. There's so many people that have helped us out along the way because I don't know how to do any of this stuff.
Do you have a artist? Do you have a super powered thumb? Is that your power?
I guess.
So you can hitchhike anywhere in the universe, or
I don't know. Usually I'm throwing the horns up. I don't really know where the thumb came from, but we're okay with it because, why the paper plate? Dave, that was what was handy the day I started doing sign up for CRoM Con. When I decided to do this, it was like I posted in my group, okay, I'm going to do this. Anybody wants to join in, let me know. And I had like 10, 15 people hit me up right away. So this was the nearest thing I had to write on at the time. And I'm not a computer debase, do all that stuff. It was just like 2 days ago where I set up a desktop computer to keep track of my stuff. I'm not lying. Like 2 days ago, I did that because, I'm not that guy. I didn't think we'd be doing this for a whole year. I thought the cons were back.
So now you have to, you have to put all your guests on like 6 paper plates because it's getting so big.
Well, actually, we did a full Friday, Saturday, and Sunday the first week. The first time
I remember.
And that was too much, man. Now we got a little Friday night kickoff show that 2 other people have to bring the guests to and pretty much host it. And I just kind of hang out with them. I can't do 3 days in a row like that. And then, of course, we have Monday Madness the night after as well. So when you figure the Friday show to the end of the Monday show, I'm getting 32 hours of stream time. That's plenty.
Yeah.
Monday to the con. That's the hangover show.
Yeah. Yeah. The Monday show is the I'm freaking loopy. Woohoo! Let's have fun.
That's a lot of airtime. You must be pretty exhausted by the end of the weekend.
Well, I have fun, man. I'm that's what fuels it. Okay. Everybody's like, oh, Pop's always so upbeat and everything. And it's like, I have a great time. I get out here. I get to talk to people. Look, if the cons were going on and I went to the con, I'd get to go to Don Chin's table, right? And I'd stand in line. And I'd get up there and I'd get a couple minutes. Hi, Don, how you doing? And you'd sign whatever I brought you. And then I have to get the hell out the way so the next guy can come in. Okay. Doing this, I get to talk to everybody for hours sometimes. I'm having a blast. I'm getting to meet all these people that I probably wouldn't get to meet otherwise. You know, so like December, I never got to meet December if I wasn't doing this.
You wouldn't
December's
meet me.
taking.
Yeah,
she's
I am
taking
taking selfies, and you wouldn't meet me normally. So this is a blessing for you. You're so lucky.
I know. That's what I'm saying. But I mean, you know, there's a lot of people that I met through doing this that otherwise I probably would have never been able to hang out with. And now if I meet them at a con, I'll get to go hang out with them. It won't be like 2 minutes and get out the way. It'll be like, yo, Pops, come here, you know, or whatever. I get to hang out, be one of the guys. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, me too. I definitely want to experience the live. There's just the energy you don't quite get on the online, but I'm glad we could all, you know, gather here like this. So let me ask you, what would you like to say about CRoM Con? Anything in particular for this next, you know, upcoming event?
Thanks to everybody who signed up on the first day and got back to me right away on scheduling so that I could get it all done in one day and go straight to promoting. You guys all rock. You made it so easy for me this month. It was wonderful. I love all the guests. I love everybody who watches, everybody who helps out.
Yeah,
there's nothing better, man.
So December, and Will, are you going to be joining Pops on any one of the stream days of CRoM Con?
Probably. I mean, come on. You guys would like. I mean, you guys need a celebrity, don't you?
Yes. Always.
You know any?
An A-list celebrity.
Ah.
Why are you laughing?
Because
well, Will said, "Do you know him?" He's being a Weisenheimer.
Whatever, Will. I'm calling the cops.
And
December, you have to go on Will's show now.
like it's the first time the cops have knocked
I don't think
on
I
my
should
door.
go on Will's show.
Yes, you should go on
Just
Will's
like
show. So
black
that
garbage bags and zip ties.
you can put him back in line, so you get him in front of his own audience.
I think
I
he
don't have
wants me
zip
to do
ties.
that.
I don't have zip ties.
Use your words.
He can't even get out of his wheelchair to find his zip ties. Okay?
Probably.
I have no words.
I need to contact the authorities.
It's the
Well, I'm
hat.
gonna. I want to give all you guys the opportunity to let people know where they can reach you outside of CRoM Con. So I'll go around, starting with Will. Will, you have your own show that I've been on. So why don't you tell people about that and how they can check it out?
Yeah, I've got my YouTube channel is Creators Outlet, and I go live on Creators Outlet Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. Wednesday nights, I host the Shonezilla Art Show on Facebook, my YouTube channel, and my Twitch. Thursday nights, myself and Thomas Hewlett from Outright Geekery do a show called Okay Boomer, the podcast where we learn silver and older books. We go through them page by page and relive some memories and dig up a little history on the comics. And then I get from my grave once a month, and where he's bouncing off his basement walls, screaming, "I can't find Phil. Has anybody seen Phil? Can you stay here in case my internet goes down?" Yeah, I guess.
Yep.
Thank you, Will. I'm glad.
Come on, ask
I'm glad you
questions.
could pop on.
Now this right here,
And apparently this weekend I will be in prison.
He made a reference to Shonezilla Art, his Wednesday night show. This is the art of Sean Howe. So, just a little something to show off. She's also back there.
Sean Howe's awesome.
Yes. Good dude. Good
Nice.
dude. Yes.
Kind of looks like Elektra. Is that Elektra or is that his own character? It's Elektra. Okay. So let me go to Miss December. December, let us know how people can reach you and your social media. Please feel free to drop links in the chat. I can make you a moderator if you want to talk on the YouTube.
I don't know if I should be a monitor. We should discuss
Okay, yeah,
that.
maybe not.
You said a PG show. Oh my goodness!
I have to vet you. I have to vet you.
I needed to show restraint during this show, so there's been a lot of debate on whether or not I should have access to certain channels, both here and on my TV. Anyway, you can find me on. No, I don't use MySpace anymore. That's been years. So I'm at Facebook at Miss December 32, and I'm on there most of all. I'm also on Twitter and Instagram at the Miss December. I'm on OnlyFans at the Miss December. I won't break your bank or your relationship on that one. It's cosplay pictures, and I am also. Oh, there was another one. Oh yeah, I have my my writing at my my blog, which is blogspot or decemberlace.blogspot.com. And then I also wanted to do another YouTube station because my other one, as I was mentioning before, it has my wrestling matches on there, but I don't have my password anymore. So you can find those at Ms. December 32 if you're looking for my previous wrestling matches to watch, which I know you all are. So if you want to see me smack around a few biatches, I can certainly entertain you for hours.
Subscribed. Guilty. I subscribed.
Yay. Which I want to add that even my YouTube account with my wrestling matches has like a ton of subscribers on it, which is awesome, which will show you how popular I still am, which yes. So yay fans.
More subscribers than I do.
Nice. Thank you, December.
Yeah,
I'm
no
so
problem.
glad you could join us. I guess last but not least would be Mr. Pops. Tell us how people can reach you, my friend.
Well, it's basically in the comic related madness on Facebook. Pops Van Zant on Facebook. At Madness Comic. You see that? We're back on Twitter at Madness Comic. And I'm trying to rebuild my Twitter army because, man, we got a lot. We had a huge expansion boost when I started promoting on Twitter. I met a lot of new people. It helped the group grow, and anything that helps the group grow and helps the creators get exposure, I'm for it. That's why I like having people like December who bring a whole new crowd to the madness and a whole new audience. You know, I mean, that's what we're trying to do. Exposure for everybody. I will say the only people who I don't promote are people that treat me personally bad. Okay, and that happens in this business. It's a shame, but you know, I mean, that's just the way it is. There's a lot of people that I really like, but you know, what can I say? I love their work, you know, I'll still promote their work, but you know, I'm trying to help people out here. I'm not trying to fight with people. I'm not trying to cause people any kind of issues. You know, I promote comics, man.
That's right, man.
Comics, you know, that's what we do.
Peace and love, baby. Thank you, my friend. So yeah, folks, please check out Pops and the gang on their channel, you know, Monday through Friday, and obviously CRoM Con. You guys have been awesome, and please feel free to join us again sometime. We would love to have you all back. I'm going to go ahead and probably drop you guys out of the chat. But anything else you want to say in closing?
Tell us what you're reading, Don. You told me that you would tell me.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
I did. Okay. Hang on. Let me take this little banner thing off of the. Let's see here. I've got Pops's thing up here. All right. What is Don Chin reading? Well, this is the one that you know, obviously spawned the Beard Zerker. So I reviewed this. I reviewed this like a week or so ago. I hadn't read the comic book until just recently, but did you guys read this?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was very violent.
Yeah.
Probably one of the most violent comics I've seen in quite a while.
Is it more violent than John Wick?
The body count isn't as high as John Wick, but he uses his fists, not so much guns. So he's pretty brutal.
I have the John Wick comics, but I don't have the Berserker comics.
Oh.
You're gonna want to get it, Pops.
It's
Yeah,
$5.
Last year was rough, man. There was no, there was very few books I could really back last year. It was hard. We were behind trying to get caught
I
up.
bought the foil of #1, but I'm still waiting for my package to come in the mail with it. So
Yeah. I bet if you reached out to Boom, you could probably get one of the creators on your show, Pops. I don't think you get Keanu, but you might get Ron Garney or Matt Kent.
December can get Keanu for me.
Send a lingerie picture of me. I don't care. Objectify me, whatever. If it's for the common good, then
See,
man.
And calm down, everybody, before it turns into a women's rights issue. Just calm down.
I just have December send him a message. She'll get him on the show. That's how we do it.
All right. Well, you guys have been great. I want to thank you again.
I did want to mention one thing that I kind of forgot because I just scheduled it this morning, but we are doing a last day countdown tonight for Alpha Dogs on the Madness special edition, 8:00. Check it out. We're going to be talking about John Dexter's book. It's the last day. It's funded. It's on its way out. Last chance to get it. Be there.
Awesome. Thank you, Pops. You guys have been awesome.
Thank you.
I'm going to go ahead and drop you guys out of the stream. But again, thank you for being my guest today. Have a great rest of your week. All right. Bye, Will. Bye, Pops.
Later.
And bye, December. Thank you.
Bye, Don. Thank you.
See ya. All right. So again, my thanks to the Madness, the crew of Comic Related Madness. Never a dull moment with those folks, and definitely check out their online con. It is really fun. I've seen a lot of great creators that I wasn't aware of on their show, and I really liked it. So I'm just going to close out with just kind of a little update on the what we're doing here at Parody Press. Let me go ahead and pull up one of our campaigns. And if you guys hadn't backed X-Farce, we are actually currently in demand on that. So I'm going to go ahead and share with you the campaign page on that. I'm in the midst of fulfilling orders, and we're about halfway through packing the orders on this. And it's an X-Men parody. If you were here earlier, you kind of saw me show some of the covers and whatnot. So, we've got all 3 books now. There's a special for Rob Willis's cover, which is only $19. These are all signed free of charge. We still have some of the cool lunchbox perks. Let me show you the lunchbox. We only had about 24 of these lunchboxes made for the campaign. So you could either get this as part of the snack pack, which is like $99, or you could get what's called the Executive Colossal Box for $200. And that comes with the lunchbox. It's nice, cool metal lunchbox. And then you would get an X-Farce mug. And you also get a Bill Mouse sketch card, but I'm actually sold out of those right now. So I have to have Bill draw us some more. And then these are the 3 different variant covers. So this one's the Mark Lewis Unfunny X-Cons, vintage variant cover. And then you've got Rob Willis's wonderful Cesspool versus Cable TV, kind of a Rob Liefeld type of spoof. And then the one that is near and dearest to me is the original X-Farce Reloaded homage by Bill Mouse cover. X-Farce started as an Eclipse comic book in the 90s. And that's the first book that Bill and I ever worked on. And then we created Parody Press after Eclipse Comics went out of business. And so what we did was we took the best stories from the 90s. There's about 30 pages of old material that was never in color. And so you get to see, this really fun anthology of X-Men stories. It's all on glossy paper. There's no ads, so you get a full 48 pages of reading experience. We have about a dozen different creators on it. So if you like New Mutants, X-Men, any version of the X-Men, X-Farce, Deadpool, the latest House of X from Marvel. All those are spoofed here. Really nice New Mutants back cover on the by Thad Rhodes. So yeah, check out the campaign at X-Farce Reloaded. We also have Beardzerker, which is currently being funded on Indiegogo, and I'll show you guys that real quick. So Beardzerker is our Keanu Reeves parody, which is almost 50% funded right now. We've been on the campaign for about 12 days, and our goal is 7,000. So if someone wants to get us to 3,500, that would be awesome, and we'd be at 50% of our funding goal. This is obviously a parody of many Keanu properties like Bill and Ted, The Matrix, John Wick. We have just amazing art teams on this book. Here's a pinup by Jim O'Reilly. You've got Bill Mouse, who's our interior artist, and his daughter Kat is actually our colorist on this book. Here's some of the interior artwork on Beardzerker. It has kind of a Mad Magazine type feel to it. So if you like action comedy, we poke fun at Keanu, but we do it in a loving way. We're not malicious or anything. We love Keanu, and we hope that he eventually might get to see this comic book, because I think he'd have a good time with it. So that's some of the interior work. This is one of the covers by Kanan White, and it's colored by Matt Yackey. Matt Yackey is actually one of Rob Liefeld's veteran colorists. The second cover is awesome team up with She, Billy Tucci's samurai warrior from the 90s. She's very popular. That's by Bill Mouse. And then we have amazing Rainbow the Brute appearance on one of our covers. This is Ethan Van Sciver's imp-sized, most masculine man in fairyland. And so we have a painting by Preston Azevedo, which I'm showing you right here, which is a cover. And then we have a wonderful Jack Kirby-esque cover by Dax Martian. Box office Beardzerker variant, which is like a movie poster by Thad Rhodes. And then last but not least, the sixth cover is U.S. Assassin and Beardzerker with their pets by Mark Polton and Mike McMahon. Those are the creators of U.S. Assassin. So yeah, check out the campaign. It's at beardzerker.com. And, we're having a lot of fun with this. We're in production on it. And, we think that you guys will enjoy it. I did want to say, thanks, Past Master. Take care. Have a good day. We have Josh, the amazing. You're waiting on the nude mutants. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be doing that, Josh, but, have at it, buddy. If that's what floats your boat. We're going to also I'm going to be on a few different streams in the upcoming days. In fact, today, besides this show, I'm on Joe Catapano's show. Joe has a real fun campaign called Star Circuit on Indiegogo. So if you like futuristic kind of neo-punk cycles and kind of an anime flair, definitely check out Star Circuit. And then also tonight, which I think that's at 4 p.m. Pacific time, I'm going to be on with Joe. And then at around 6 p.m. Pacific time, which is 9 Eastern, Bill Mouse and I will be on the Pop XP channel, which is Billy Tucci's kind of his entertainment channel. So we'll be on that, tonight. And then Aria, who's in our chat, he's got a show called The Bargain Bin, which is a bunch of UK comic creators. And I've never been on that show before. I have been on some of the other Comicsgate UK shows with Commie Mark and Charlie's London. And Aria has been a guest on our show this Coffee and Comic show before, promoting Adventures of Tailless. So he invited me to come on this show, which sounds like a lot of fun. They're actually going to take some obscure manga art, a couple of black and white pages, and they're going to rewrite the dialogue on there. And I have yet to do that, but it sounds like a lot of fun. So definitely check out Aria's channel on YouTube. Aria, feel free to drop the chat or your link in the chat. I think I made you a moderator. Let me make sure that I did. I think I did. Yeah, I made you a mod. So Aria, you can feel free to put that link for your show in the chat if you want. What time is that going to be at? I think it's going to be like around 1 o'clock Pacific or 7 or 8 UK. If you check my Twitter, I'm sure I'll be promoting it before I go on there. So I think that's going to do it for the show, guys. I ran a little bit over, but we had a lot of guests. But I had a lot of fun with you guys, and thanks so much for joining us, Pops. You were awesome. I'm gonna leave you with our wonderful Beardzerker trailer, and if you, I'll see you next time. I think next week. I don't know who my guest is going to be, but I'm definitely going to have a show, and it will most likely be at the regular scheduled time, which is 9 a.m. Pacific time. So I'm gonna go ahead and bop on out. I hear my dogs rustling upstairs, so that means that they need some tending to. But I had a great time with everybody, and we'll see you on the flip side. Keep smiling.
Comics are totally awesome. And I'm totally awesome too. Beardzerker has everything you want from a comic book. It's got great drawings, colors, great story. It's got great action, has a little romance, and it's about something. Not just any something. It's a parody of some thing. I was like, well, I used to collect and I love comic books. And they were like, so, did you ever want to make a comic book? And I was like, yeah. And then Parody Press was like, oh, yeah. So they made a comic book that's a parody of my comic book. And it will probably be pretty hilarious, because that's what a parody is. Or at least what it's supposed to be. You know, this idea of kind of like a rock and roll warrior. Someone in an altered state. Someone with a big guitar axe. Then a pet cat that's from the hood. Just out of control. Speaking of out of control, there's his beard. It gets bigger and longer throughout the book until it takes on a fantastical life of its own. It's like, whoa! So, check it out. If you do, I hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoyed making it. But honestly, I didn't really do that much, other than rambling on about comics and books. I mean, comic books. Wait, what was I saying? Oh well. Enjoy! Beardzerker from Parody Press. Back it today!